I don't know. I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Me?
Yeah, have you got anything? Let's hear it.
Pingdroba. Ingleward. Carcinoma. That's as far as I got.
I like this.
Yeah, kinda onomatopoeic.
No, it just feels to me like it needs some punching up.
You can always throw in a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line first.
But do you think it's Hamlet?
Don't ask me, I'm just a chimp.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that defeats the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbalm up in that booth is going to prove it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really something.
Have you got something better to do in this cage? The sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Publish or perish, which
But what do we owe this Dr. Rosenbalm? A guy who sits up behind those bars and says, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka. Just to get a laugh.
What's a Kafka? Anyway, why am I Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
All his four-eyed friends sure think it's a stitch.
And how are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart. This from a guy at Columbia University.
The way I figure it, there's a providence that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
Well, how about you, Milton? What have you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience of the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into...
Hey, that's good. It's got rhythm. It really sings.
Yeah?
But isn't Shakespeare?
Well, who cares? He's not a real voice there.
Does Dr. Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he care about anyone's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view first.
No! He brings us in here to produce copy, and then all he wants is a clean draft of somebody else's work. We're getting paid peanuts here to be somebody's hack.
Writing is a mug's game anyway, so...
Well, it has made me mad!
Why not just buckle down and get the project over with? Set up a schedule for yourself. Type for a couple hours in the morning, take a break, let the old juices flow, do a couple more hours in the afternoon, and then retire for a shot of papaya, and then some masturbation. What's the big deal?
If this Rosenbaum was worth anything, we'd be working on processors, not these antiques. He's lucky he could find 3 who type this good, and he's treating us like the misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I think it was a very nice touch.
Aw.
I can't work like this.
No wonder I'm producing garbage.
How does the rest of yours go, Milton?
Oh, what this?
Well, yeah, read us some more.
Blah, blah, blah. Whose mortal taste brought death into the blammergam, bedsocks, knockwurst, Tinkerbell. What do you think?
Flamingham is good.
Well, I don't know.
What's the matter? Is it the tone? I knew this was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, sure, it needs rewriting. What doesn't? This is a rough draft. Lights on.
Oh, that's good.
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I can't see. I've got my paws over my
What?
What is the point of all of this?
Why do they videotape our bowel movements?
What?
That's all.
How are you doing, Franz? What have you got?
Well, K. K, K, K. K, 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 K. K, 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 K. K.
What is that? Oh, postmodernism.
20 lines of that.
Least it'll fuck up his data.
20 lines of that. And I went dry. I got blocked. I felt like I was repeating myself.
Do you think that that's in Hamlet?
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer, I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on trees and sitting on ants, not sitting under fluorescent lights for 10 hours a day.
It sure is a long way home to the gardens of sweet Africa, where lawns and little downs and the flock grazing the tender herbs so sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't it?
Lost!
Lost!
Dealing with some of that in this new piece here. It's all still pretty close to the bone.
Just because they keep us locked up in here, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
Just because they control the means of production, they think they can suppress the workers.
Things are how they are. What are you going to do?
Hey, how come you're always so goddamn ready to justify the way of Rosenbaum's aims?
Have you got a key to that door?
No.
Do you have your own independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator. I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. But you can't forget, we're not astrophysicists. We're not brain surgeons. We're chimps. And for apes in captivity, this is not a bad gig.
What's really frightening is that if we stay locked in here long enough, we're gonna evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up your Darwin, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking chimp act. No, thank you.
Don't be such a sap, Swifty. You gotta use it. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I put my antic disposition on.
Oh, Jesus.
See what I mean? Gullies, too. My fave.
I should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
It got results, didn't it?
Yeah, sure. You put on your whole Bonzo routine, get a Louise out of it. Last week, I totaled a typewriter, and I got an entire carton of Marlboros.
Trouble is, you didn't smoke them. You took a crap on them.
It was a political statement.
You got your political statement. I got my smoke. Also, it ends well, right?
It's the only way we know they're watching.
Huh?
We perform. We break another typewriter. We type another page. And a cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there is paying attention.
A resident philosopher.
But what if one of us actually does write Hamlet? Here we are, set out to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness and to produce something we wouldn't even recognize if it passes right through our hands. But what if one of us actually does it?
Will we really be released?
Will they give us a key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? Why did they pick Hamlet in the first place? What's Hamlet to them, or they to Hamlet, that we should care? Boy, there's the respect that makes the calamity of so long a life. For who was there the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the plagues of this blind love, the law's delay?
Swifty, relax. Relax.
Have a banana.
I wish I could get Rosenbalm in here and see how he does with producing Hamlet. That's it.
What?
Forget about this Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge on Rosenbalm.
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and families, stepped in between us and our expectations?
How would we do it?
Easy. We invite him in here to take a look at the typewriters, test them out like there's something wrong, but we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, sure. Some cursed bonus friend liberally over the keyboard. It ought to work like a charm.
Great.
And if that doesn't work, we'll invite him for a ride on the tire swing and envenom it.
Brilliant.
Plus, I challenge him to a duel. Can't you see it? Over the course of combat, I casually raise my rapier over the envenomed keys and hits! A palpable hit. We'll lay by a cup of some venomous distillment. We'll put the poison in the pellet in the vessel with the pestle.
Listen, I gotta get back to work. The man is gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but
What's the matter with you guys? I'm onto something here.
I think it's hopeless.
This is the gods.
Where was I? Bed socks, knockwurst, Tinkerbell.
Readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just let me know when that K button gives out, huh?
Sure. You two serfs go back to work. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty revenge.
Tinkerbell. Duckle squash. Hemorrhoid.
Act 1, Scene. Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, who's there?
Bazooka.
Woo!